Hello and welcome back to another live stream on the channel. Today it's for the FA Cup third round. What a clash this is going to be. Arsenal hosting Liverpool at the Emirates Stadium. Two teams that in the Premier League are in a title race at the moment. Liverpool top, of course, and in this game, as you can see above me, two teams that have gone very strong for this one, of course, for the third round. Just trying to fix the live chat because it's not working at the moment, so do bear with me. And hopefully we have a good stream, of course. Let me get this one ready for that. And I only have to work on the timer. So let me know your score predictions in the chat. I've gone for 3-1 Liverpool. I had to look at my notes because I've got to stick to my words. I've gone 3-1 Liverpool for this one, but I think it's going to be really it's going to be a really interesting game, really exciting, and I cannot wait for it. Welcome in UK Norfolk King. Thank you very much for your support on the stream earlier on. Shrewsbury versus Wrexham as well. Been amazing to me as well. So thank you very much for being here once again. Disappointed with West Ham. Yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Because, you know, you can't really take the Championship teams for granted. And, you know, Bristol City are a fantastic team in the Championship, so a really tricky team to play against. But yeah, against West Ham in the replay now, it'll be very interesting to see who comes out on top. Welcome in, Paul. How are you doing, mate? Hi, Tristan. How are you? I'm good. Thank you very much. Prediction: Arsenal 1, Liverpool 1. Proud of Bristol City today. Yeah, I bet you're buzzing with that, mate. I bet you're absolutely buzzing. And 1-1 for this one. Interesting. If you're wondering why he's buzzing, mate, it's because he's a Bristol City fan. North London forever rings around the Emirates as Odegaard and Trent Alexander-Arnold, the captains of the two sides today, shake hands. And of course Arsenal today in their white kit, of course, all white. Just the black outlines for the numbers today on the back of their shirts. It's to show their how can I word this correctly? Against knife crime, of course, because normally they're in the red kit. Today they're in the white kit to for their campaign against that, which I think is really, really good, really good from Arsenal. Kai Havertz starts today. I think he's in that number 9 role, false 9 maybe. We'll have to wait and see how it plays out, but no recognised striker in there. Nelson's in there and Saka, I presume the wingers. But yeah, really looking forward to this one today. Right, we're about to kick off. Let's get the timer ready. Liverpool to get us underway for the FA Cup third round at the Emirates. Arsenal have won this competition many a times, and now they host Liverpool. Two sides who in recent years have reached the final many times, and one of these sides will fancy their chances to win all of it this year, but one side has to get knocked out. As we're underway here, we are underway at the Emirates. Sit back, relax, like the stream, and subscribe, and enjoy the coverage of this one. Arsenal on the ball. They'll look to have a quick start like they did at Anfield when they played just a few weeks ago. Try and get the early goal. But of course, no Mo Salah, no Virgil van Dijk for Liverpool today. Is the team news. Van Dijk is ill, and Mo Salah, of course, has joined up with his country for AFCON. Throw in for Arsenal, flicked on. Saka tries to win it and turn over in possession. I expect Arsenal, of course, to dominate the ball today. But Liverpool, when they have the ball, they know exactly what to do with it. They're a fantastic side, like to move the ball with a lot of speed. They've got some really good technical players in their side as well. So this one's going to be interesting. Ramsdale, the big talking point for Arsenal as well, getting a chance today. Raya on the bench, of course. He doesn't want to be a cup goalkeeper. Aaron Ramsdale, he wants to be playing week in, week out. And today's a massive opportunity for him to show why he should be starting ahead of David Raya. What's your prediction? I've gone for Liverpool to win 3-1 in this one. I think I could potentially see a draw playing out, but I'm backing Liverpool in this one for the win. Alisson on the ball for Liverpool, plays it out to Quansah. Alisson now being closed down by Arsenal. The Arsenal faithful loud, ringing around the Emirates is the chant Gunners and Arsenal, Arsenal. Fantastic stadium, the Emirates. Do let me know if you've ever been, guys. As Arsenal through, Nelson rounds Alisson. Oh, he's at the side netting. Reiss Nelson, he has to score. He has to score. Reiss Nelson, he rounded Alisson, but made the angle tight for himself. He ended up, what a ball by Ramsdale as well. Very underrated ball. Finds Nelson superbly, rounds Alisson, and Nelson has to score there. It should be 1-0 to the Gunners. Reiss Nelson, well, he doesn't get too many opportunities for Arsenal these days, but he could have made a name for himself there against Liverpool. Of course, he scored that late winner, wasn't it, or equaliser against Bournemouth last season in the Premier League. But he should have scored there and made it 1-0 for Arsenal. Anyway, Liverpool on the ball. McAllister down to Luis Diaz. Plays the ball across. It's gone all the way through to Harvey Elliott on the right hand side. Poor cross, but comes back out to Elliott. Goes down and wins the free kick for his side in a promising position for a ball into the box here. Harvey Elliott, very tricky player. He's in midfield today with the likes of McAllister and Jones. So it's a strong but rotated midfield here today for Liverpool. Graven Birch on the bench as well as many other names. And first test defensively here for Arsenal is a free kick to deal with. It's like a purple colour shirt that Liverpool have on today. They'll try and punish Arsenal, something that they couldn't do moments ago. Trent standing over this one, he's going to whip it in. Trent towards the back post. It's not the greatest free kick in the world. It's missed everyone, and Ben White will see it through for a throw in. Approaching the 5 minutes in. Good start from both sides. Arsenal, though, should be 1-0 up, and it's Trent Alexander-Arnold captaining the Liverpool team today. The right back. Ben White. Throw-in goes down the line, and poorly given away to Curtis Jones here for Liverpool, and he can't hold on to the ball and gives up possession there for an Arsenal throw-in. It is absolutely freezing here for this stream, so just going to chuck this on. Do let me know how your Sunday's been, guys. We'll run through all the full-time results at half-time from the FA Cup so far and have a recap on what's happened, because of course only this game and tomorrow's game, Wigan versus Liverpool, to go in the FA Cup, and a fourth round draw tomorrow. Really looking forward to that. It's something that comes with the new year, of course, the transfer window and the excitement of the FA Cup. It's fantastic. Here we go. Saka. Penalty area. Here's Odegaard. Finds Nelson. Back to goal. And they end up going backwards. It was a good position they were in. Saka or Odegaard probably should have shot. They've overplayed it here, and now we're still in a good position though. Here's Nelson. Finds Havertz. Now White. Saka loses the possession to Joe Gomez, but Arsenal the better of the two sides going into the first 6 minutes of this one. Still 0-0, but definitely the better chance of the game has come to Arsenal. Reiss Nelson rounding Alisson. I think it was 3 minutes in, and should have made that count. Throwing for Arsenal here on the near side. Ben White to take it. Rice picks up the spare ball, and it's actually let it go out there for another Arsenal throw-in, which White will take once again. Talking about White, they were playing in all white, of course, today, Arsenal, for the anti-stabbing scheme that they've got going on, which I think is absolutely fantastic from Arsenal. Ball into the box from Odegaard. Fantastic play. Nelson. Oh, it's dragged wide. And it's deflected behind for a corner. Something I didn't realise. Very good, very good. And it was brilliant movement from Odegaard around the back from the throw-in. He's been picked out by Ben White. And brilliant vision from Odegaard to pick out Nelson. Corner kick to Arsenal. Going to be an inner swinger from the right-hand side from Saka. Players waiting at the back post for Arsenal include Gabriel and Saliba. Saka whips it in all the way to the back post. Oh, how have they not scored? How are Arsenal still level here? I will not understand. That's three really good opportunities in the opening 7 minutes. Luis Diaz, oh, lovely bit of skill, but can't keep it. Arsenal now in the penalty area. Havertz goes for goal. Good save from Alisson. Really good save there. Arsenal 1, Liverpool 1, my prediction for the game. Well, at the moment, Arsenal should be at least 2 up. Really good start from the Gunners. But it was like this against Liverpool at Anfield. And then as soon as... Well, Salah was magic in that one, wasn't he? But of course, he's not here for Liverpool today. If you're Arsenal, you've got to be fancying your chances and happy about the start to this game. Alisson still with the ball at his feet here. He's just taking his time. Invite the pressure on from the Gunners. Alisson once again with the ball at his feet. Just trying to calm down this Liverpool side. After a very energetic start to the game. Saka, down the line it goes. Havertz will give chase, but Quansah has enough time and gets the ball away. Poor pass though. Only to be received by Saliba. Rice now finds Odegaard. Odegaard comes forward, finds Saka on this right hand side now. Bukayo Saka goes backwards. Rice wants it, Rice gets it. As they go across to Gabriel. Would be nice to beat West Ham in replay, hopefully be on TV. I hope so. If it is on TV, I'll be choosing that one for a replay, depending what time it is on and what ones I can choose from. Stop bugging me. Liverpool free kick inside their own half here. Luis Diaz to take it. And also fans disagree with that decision because like Saka was fouled, and there's a good shot from, they're just showing a highlight of Havertz's shot. Really should be doing that a lot more, to be honest. Kai Havertz, good shot on him, but tested the gloves of Alisson early doors. And Bukayo Saka, to the delight of the Arsenal fans, he's back on his feet. Free kick, we're back underway here at the Emirates. Liverpool take it. McAllister goes backwards to Quansah. Elliott goes backwards. Alisson now. So very strong sides today in terms of the lineups, but really excited for Aaron Ramsdale. See how he does today. Oh, it's given away cheaply by Gomez. Havertz into the box. He's squared it. Oh, how have they not scored? Odegaard. He's at the bar. He's still alive. Nelson. Oh my word. How have they not scored? How have they not scored? They hit the bar. And oh my word. They should be 3-0 up by now. Definitely 3 up by now. Liverpool, how on earth have they not conceded? Because it was an awful mistake there from Joe Gomez. Give away possession way too easy. Saka was onto it, squared it, and Arsenal just couldn't finish their dinner. They should be 3-0 up, never mind 1. Ball over the top for Liverpool. Back to Ramsdale. Very calm and composed from the Arsenal number 1. Jorginho back in the side for Arsenal today. Seems like forever since he's played for Arsenal. Trent goes forward. Ball bounces in the box. Nunez with him. And foul against Nunez given in favour of Gabriel. That's going to be a good battle today. The physical battle between Nunez and the 2 Arsenal centre-halves in Gabriel and Saliba. And then we got Kiwior at left back. But here's Saka on the attack for Arsenal here. And Liverpool throw in. There's a few strong tackles going in here for both sides. It's a brilliant start to this FA Cup tie. Brilliant start. I imagine Jurgen Klopp will not be happy with his team's start. And Arteta will be wondering, how on earth have we not scored at least one? You know, it's a very dominant start from Arsenal in this one. Let's turn this TV up a little bit. Get the atmosphere going. Joe Gomez for the throw-in. On the near side. Down the line it goes. And out for another throw-in to Liverpool. It was Joe Gomez caught in possession. Kai Havertz then from the pass from... Oh wow. They're just showing the chance for Arsenal where they had 3 bites of the cherry. It was a brilliant tackle by Konate to block the initial shot from Reece Nelson. And after that they have to score. They have to score. Of course, Odegaard hit the bar early doors from point blank range, really. Has to be scoring there. He's tried to just place it above everyone because the goalkeeper's down. Out of reach for people to head it away. And if anything, he's gone too high. Here's McAllister. Back to Trent. And free kick to Liverpool. What a brilliant start to the game it's been. 13 minutes in, very dominant from Arsenal. All we needed was a goal, to be honest, to start us off in this one. Still waiting for the opening to break the deadlock. Liverpool growing into the game now. McAllister in midfield. In the Arsenal half here. Harvey Elliott. Now Jones on the ball here. Goes back to Trent. Nice give and go and lovely defending there from Arsenal. Got their body in the way, did Gabriel. Klopp applauds the effort. That's the first time really that Liverpool have come forwards with the ball. Last time it was just a free kick. Ramsdale puts the ball down on the floor. Down to Saliba. Here's Rice. Now Kiwior. Out to... that's really poor. He's fired it at Reece Nelson and he can't control it. Alisson. Out to Konsa. It's high amount of pressure here that Arsenal given. Man to man on Liverpool. Nunez, very deep for him to pick up the ball here, but he's won it, and here Liverpool can come forward on the right hand side. Gakpo to Diaz. Here's Harvey Elliott. Nice routine of passage here. Konate. Twisting and turning. Goes left to find Konsa. Curtis Jones tried to rush the play and now Arsenal on the ball. Odegaard, here's Saka. Back to Odegaard. Trying to come over halfway line now. Havertz, lovely play. Kiwior on the overlap for Nelson, he uses him. Kiwior now. Turns backwards. Nice Jorginho, now Rice. Back to Jorginho with a loose pass. And Liverpool here have settled back into their defensive shape. Ball through the middle and not enough power on it to reach Havertz. McAllister now picks it up. been a decent start to this one, but starting to die down a little bit now. Liverpool trying to get a foothold in the game after that really nervy start from them. Of course, top of the Premier League, and they want to have a good cup run as well, but so will Arsenal. Here's Alisson, ball at feet. Plays it across to Kanate. Trying to come forward here, Liverpool, and frustrate the Arsenal players. They're taking their time on the ball, Liverpool. Here's Quansah. Goes back across to... Oh, McAllister's intercepted his own teammate's pass. Harvey Elliott. Now Gakpo. Cuts inside. Not causing Arsenal much danger though. Here's Harvey Elliott once more. Back to Quansah. And back inside again to Kanate. Liverpool here just happy to have the ball with their defensive players. Kanate almost caught in possession there by Havertz, but gets away with it. All the way back to Alisson for Liverpool. Here's Quansah. Cross to Joe Gomez now. Coming forward, bursting over the halfway line. And Arsenal win the ball back. Here's Jorginho. Goes backwards now. Arsenal's turn to have a bit of the ball. Passing in their triangles as they love to do. Here's Odegaard. Backwards to Saliba. He finds Declan Rice. Of course, £105 million from West Ham in the summer. A massive fee, but a really, really talented footballer, Declan Rice. Ball fired back to Ramsdale. He's been really good in the opening 18 minutes here. Probably should have had an assist, to be honest, with Nelson running over the top. It was a fantastic ball from Ramsdale. Brilliant vision from the Arsenal number 1 to find that pass. Here's Gabriel. Finds Jorginho. Saliba now. Just taking their time in the approach here, Arsenal. The slow build-up approach. Kyria. Back to Gabriel. Inside their own half. Arsenal just trying to build it up here. Gabriel wants a bit of movement in front of him. It's very static. But Saliba now with the charge forward. Across to Ben White, and he's forced backwards. Good pressure from Liverpool. What day are you back in college? Tomorrow, mate. Tomorrow. Here's Saka. Back to Rice. Nelson now. And Arsenal happy to have the ball. And just moving it around here. Here's Ben White. Down the line it goes. Saka. Back to Declan Rice. Back to Saliba. Ball over the top. He's found Nelson. Takes it towards the corner. And finds Saka. Onto his left foot. Tries to get a ball in the box. Blocked. Rice goes across to Odegaard. Odegaard now. Go backwards and a roar from the home support at the Emirates, and it's a poor ball across and throw into Liverpool. Do you know what? Pretty sure, mate. Pretty sure. Ian Wright spotted in the crowd here at the Emirates. Nice one, Callum. Nice one. Gomez. Nice throw in. Goes straight back to him though. Arsenal apply the press. Quansah. Long ball into midfield. Or reach Trent, who's bursting away here. He's done tremendously well to pick up the ball and travel. How far he's travelled. Finds Nunes. Ball in the box for Diaz. It's missed him, and Ben White just has to put it behind for a corner for Liverpool. Didn't know who was behind him. Sensible defending there from the Arsenal number 4. But if there was a lack of communication there in the Arsenal backline. Someone should have told him he had time. Take a touch. And it's the first corner of the game. This time for Liverpool. Harvey Elliott, the left foot on the left hand side, so it'll be an outswinger. First big opportunity here for Liverpool. Decided to settle into the game. It took them a while. Ball into the box. Header one from Nunez, and it's gone wide. It's a good ball in, but Nunez needs to be doing a little bit better than that. He's not really hit the ground running in the Premier League or in a Liverpool shirt in general, to be honest. But still a good player with a lot of potential still. And it's good to see Jurgen Klopp still sticking with him, although he's not been set in the world of light. Here we go, Arsenal coming forward. Kiwior on the left hand side. They found a little bit of space. Odegaard's with him. He uses Nelson on the left. Towards the byline, Nelson goes down. Referee says goal kick. But of course there is VAR in this fixture at the Emirates, so he'll be having a look at it, but I didn't think there was anything in that one on first glance. On his way down, yeah, he's fallen before. I don't think there's any contact anyway. Yeah. Never a penalty for that. He's always got one eye on the referee. Very cheeky there, Nelson. Very cheeky. Never a penalty. Alisson passes the ball out. Here's Quansah. He's had a good start. Quansah. He recovered well. And the ball's given away, but McAllister's picked up the loose pass. Trent, what a ball down the line. Nunez in a foot race with Kiwior and Saliba, and Saliba's won that one really well. I guess he's applauded by the Arsenal faithful. Liverpool on the ball now. Jones finds Elliott. Into the box it goes. Cleared away. Nelson to try and get it away. Here's Rice, goes all the way back to Saliba, who hucks it clear up towards Havertz. Misses the initial header. Quansah picks up the loose ball now. And here's Jones driving forward for Liverpool. And he wins the free kick here. Jorginho pulling on his shirt in the end. And referee says, right, that's enough. Free kick to the team from Merseyside. Yeah, there was a clear pullback on Gakpo's shirt there. And Jorginho and the referee in conversation here. As it's the second Liverpool free kick in a similar position to the first one. Trent and Harvey Elliott stand over it once more. And they, of course, survived the early scare from Arsenal, where they should really be 2 up at least. But now Liverpool growing into the game. Elliott, and it goes. Not a bad ball, and Ramsey was able to claim it in the end. And he gets Arsenal on their way. Here's Havertz. Odegaard, oh, what a tremendous interception there from Quansah. Fantastic. Well, Liverpool won't need to sign a centre-back in January if he can perform this well. Here's Nelson. Backwards to Kiwior. Jorginho now. Back to Saliba in the centre circle for Arsenal. Back to Gabriel. They're taking their time in their approach here, Arsenal. Nelson on the ball once more. Back to Saliba. Liverpool just staying in their shape, not committing and letting Arsenal have the spaces that they want to find. Saliba on the ball here for Arsenal. Out to the left hand side. Nelson now on the ball. Declan Rice inside his own half, just trying to drag Liverpool towards them and play past them. Here's Saka, lovely pass. Nelson into the penalty area for Arsenal. Saka short, deflected. Alisson claims it well. And Kanate is down injured. But Bukayo Saka, nice run infield there for the Gunners. Lovely play there from the Gunners. And it ends up in a shot which not a lot of Arsenal's moves in this game so far have done. It's like they want to pass it into the goal almost. But yeah, good 30 minutes from both sides. Well, 25 ball, like we've still got 5 to the 30. Bukayo Saka just changed his boots as the commentator's pointing out. How very odd. Very odd. You don't see that every game, do you? People changing their boots. Mid-game, especially in the FA Cup. Oh well, that's the magic of it. Anything can happen. And Liverpool really are riding their luck in this one. In the opening 20, since then they've grown into the game a lot. And even had a few opportunities to find the back of the net themselves. Arteta not too happy on the sideline. He's talking tactics with his backroom staff. A very good manager that Arsenal fans had to patiently wait to get what they really wanted at the start. But there's no doubt in anyone's mind at the moment that Arteta is a fantastic manager. And he will achieve stuff at Arsenal. I'm certain of that. But it doesn't just all happen overnight. Cheers, Havertz. Finds Odegaard. I know he doesn't. Brilliant interception by Konsa. But here's Rice. Arsenal players coming forward now in their numbers. Saka finds Odegaard. Right-footed cross. It's not a bad one, but cleared away. Diaz gets it further away. Rice inside. Lovely play. And Trent. Oh, he's running in a dangerous area. Oh, he's just about able to get that away. And he finds Diaz as well. What a ball. Diaz now running field. Cross to Elliott. And now back to Joe Gomez. Liverpool really are growing into this game. They've been defensively not great so far, but somehow still keeping a clean sheet in this one. As McAllister's caught in possession by Rice. Here's Odegaard. Edge of the D. He finds Kai Havertz. Goes for a shot, and that's wide. And in fact, it's into the arms of Alisson. Really poor. Yeah, Havertz. He should have just smacked that one first time. Or one touch and bang. Yeah, he wants the perfect finish. Well, Alan Shearer is agreeing with me. Should have taken that one first time. Alisson, down the line it goes. Arsenal win it back. Rice now goes backwards. To Gabriel now. Kiwior turns backwards. Finds a teammate. Down the line it goes. Well, handball shouts from the Arsenal fans. Not in a dangerous position or anything, but they're adamant, those Arsenal fans, by the incident. It should have been a handball against Trent Alexander-Arnold. Referee says no. Ball back out to Trent, who's been absolutely everywhere so far in this game. At times he's dropped into a left back role, right back, he's covered midfield areas as well. He's been playing wherever he wants in this game. Well, it was a handball, but I don't think, even if that was in the box, I don't think VAR would have even given that penalty. So I don't know what the Arsenal faithful are moaning about there. Here's Kwanzaa, out to Joe Gomez. Switches the play. Lovely ball towards Nunez, but doesn't get to him. And Trent picks up the second ball on the right hand side. Now McAllister just takes his time. Back to Trent. Fan Kanate. Kwanzaa now coming forward for Liverpool. And Gomez is going to have to go backwards as he finds Kanate once more. Down the line it goes. Havertz comes back to defend as Liverpool just playing the possession game, trying to calm themselves down after a really tough start to this game. Here's Quansah. Plays a nice 1-2, gets the ball back. Fired inside to McAllister. Flicks it on, and there could be an opening here as he didn't see the run of Núñez there. He was away and Saliba wasn't back in position, but he is now as Liverpool stab the ball. Edge of the penalty area here. Havertz coming back to defend once more for Arsenal as Liverpool pass the ball around onto the left hand side. Here is Harvey Elliott, and Havertz picks up the loose ball, tries to dribble his way through, and a lot of turnovers in possession, and finally it's settled for Liverpool. Gomez, lovely pass down towards Núñez. He's got Ben White to beat, and Núñez keeps the ball in instead of winning a corner. Ben White turns over the ball. Rice out towards Saliba. Fake shot, and Curtis Jones has won the ball, and a bit of afters here. Ben White pushes Jones to the floor. There's a bit of afters here going on. Curtis Jones tried to flick the ball around Rice and run onto it, but Ben White had his arms all over Curtis Jones and pushed him to the floor. Free kick to Liverpool here, basically by the corner flag. Basically is a corner just a few yards inside. As they look to capitalise on this opportunity, Liverpool. Trenton, Harvey Elliott standing over it. We are 33 minutes in to this FA Cup third round tie at the Emirates. Here we go. Trent will take. He's been left alone. One arm raised. In it goes. On top of Ramsdale, and it's gone onto the roof of the net. Ramsdale would have had it covered, I reckon. Very nice free kick technique, but too much on it, and it's over the crossbar. From that angle, he's got so much curve on it. Outstanding there, but not great deliveries for any of his teammates in the middle. Here we go then. Goal kick to the Gunners. Rice now comes out the ball. Saliba being very good for Arsenal so far in this one. Saliba. Here's Gabriel out to Kiwior. Reece Nelson on the ball here. Ends up going backwards. Rice finds Ben White, and Arsenal trying to come forward. But it's a really poor pass given away. Liverpool come forward in their numbers. McAllister. Here's Jones. Curtis Jones up against Ben White once more. Ben White wins once again. Here's Odegaard. Lovely ball through for Saka, but Havertz will go for it, and he's offside. The excitement can calm down. He's offside in the end. Lovely ball through, but yeah, he's miles offside there. Should have left it go for Saka. Correct decision from the official. Match of the day tonight is at 10:30 for anyone interested. For today's third round highlights. Down the line it goes from Liverpool's free kick. And offside from that as well. Typical. Well, what is it with teams not staying onside today? We've seen that a lot earlier in the Shrewsbury Town versus Wrexham game. Rice clips one over the top for Saka to chase onto. Saka into the penalty area here for Arsenal. Onto his right foot, tries to get one in, and ball falls back to him. Here's White. No, Odegaard. God, what happened there? Odegaard Jorginho goes backwards. God, I don't know what happened there to my voice. Reece Nelson. Back to Rice. Eyeing up a shot. He does shoot and straight at Alisson. Comfortable there from Arsenal. Very comfortable. Plays into Liverpool's hands. Literally. As Liverpool come forward. Ball down the middle and it's not worked out there. And Arsenal go back to Ramsdale. Rice out to Saliba. Poor pass, but he gets a second bite of the cherry. Ramsdale now this time. Hoofs it away. What a ball up to Havertz. Odegaard wins the second ball. Fouled. Free kick Arsenal. I think Ramsdale so far, his distribution has been fantastic. I've been keeping a special eye on it. It's been really good. He hasn't put a foot wrong so far this game. Here's Saka. Looking to cut inside this as he approaches the penalty area. A driver from White. Oh, it's over. Tipped over the bar. Ben White. That would have been one hell of a goal. Ben White, right-footed on the half volley. That's very sweet strike. It's always rising, but it needed a tip off Alisson just to be sure. And it's a corner kick for Arsenal on this near side. Saka to deliver, left-footed, in swinging corner. In it goes. Towards the back post, header, one. And I don't know how they've not scored. Kai Havertz there this time. He's won the header, but he's flicked it on too much. I don't know how they've not scored. At least one. Havertz wins the header. He's looking to find the bottom corner. Instead he finds, well, behind the goal. Arteta thought that was in. Very animated on the sideline. 7 minutes to half time and everyone's scratching their heads wondering how are Arsenal not 3-4-0 up even. Alisson clears his lines. Arsenal for the throw in, but a Liverpool player's down and will postpone the restart. Quansah down and he's going to receive a bit of treatment here. Liverpool defender. Klopp looks fine about it, but he doesn't look too comfortable here, the Liverpool defender Quansah. Let's have a look what happened here for Quansah. Oh, the ball got stuck under his foot and he slipped a little bit. He pulled something. Oh, that's a nasty one that from Joe Quansah. You might be able to carry on. One of those where you can run off. He's up walking to the delight of Liverpool fans. And he looks okay to carry on, but of course with the new rule he has to stay off for 30 seconds. And Arsenal now for the throw in, and Odegaard hyping up the Arsenal home fans. And chants of Arsenal, Arsenal, Arsenal ring around the place. Throw into Arsenal now. Play resumes. Ben White inside the Saka, goes down, wants a free kick. He won't get one. Instead the Arsenal throw in here, and Saka though is still down. Let's have a look. Nah, he's just run into McAllister there. McAllister sort of turned his back on Saka as well to get the contact, but the players now are in discussion about it. Throw into Arsenal once more or less the same position where they just took one from. Ben White to take it. Here's Declan Rice. Now Odegaard fumbling and he wins the free kick for Arsenal. Joe Gomez penalised for the foul. Just 4 minutes before half time here. Can we see the deadlock broken in the Emirates? Well, it should have already been broken a long time ago. Saka to deliver this free kick. Gabriel's going over to whisper something in his ear. Here we go. Free kick. Arsenal to take it. Saka to take it even. God, Sunday has just completely wiped me out. Saka to take this free kick for Arsenal. And all the Arsenal players inside the 6-yard box, but the other side, the opposite side where they should be for the Liverpool line. They run back onside now. Ball into the box. That's really poor from Saka. Really poor there from Bukayo Saka. Misses everyone and the target. Runs behind for a goal kick. Yeah, that's really poor from the Arsenal winger. Just floated in towards the back post, but that wasn't even at head height. Alisson puts one forwards, but it's a bit of head tennis in the middle, and finally Liverpool break forwards, but Ramsdale's there to clear, and he does a sensible thing and just concede a corner. Very good there from Ramsdale. 2 minutes before half time. Konate to Kwanzaa. And Konate goes all the way back to Kwanzaa once more for Arsenal. McAllister now. Backwards once more. Here's Kwanzaa. Give it away. Odegaard. He's got to find Havertz. Havertz has to score. Havertz inside the penalty area. Havertz straight at the keeper. How many chances does Arsenal want before they score? Honestly. Absolutely ridiculous. They need to bring on a striker half time, I reckon. Eddie Nketiah on the bench. Get him on. Because, honestly, get someone on that can finish. Absolutely dreadful. They should be 4, even 5-0 up. Straight at Alisson, who just got his body in the way. Wasn't great from the Liverpool number 1 either. Could have caught that one. Minute left before the half-time whistle goes. We'll probably add about a minute on to the first half. Gakpo to Trent. Rifle. Oh, it's off the bar. Wow. Trent Alexander-Arnold. That would have definitely been against the run of play. Trent rattles the crossbar at the Emirates. Well, Ramsdale was beaten there. And Trent, who's been Liverpool's best player this game, rattles the crossbar. Klopp's happy with it. Of course he would have preferred them to score it, but beggars can't be choosers. McAllister, down the line it goes. Liverpool win the throw-in. And how long's been added on? 2 added minutes to the end of the first half. 2 minutes. At the Emirates. Kwanzaa. Across to centre-back Perrin. Alisson. Now Konate. Down the line it goes to Harvey Elliott. Alisson once more. Here's Kwanzaa. Slices his pass, but works out in the end. Arsenal win the ball back. Odegaard trying to hold on to the ball, doesn't do a great job of it. And throw in to Liverpool. Played a minute and 2 added on. Gomez to take the throw in. Down the line it goes. Gomez once again. And throw in to Liverpool once more. with just a minute to go until half time. Gomez goes back to Quansah. 30 seconds remaining of this first half here at the Emirates, where Arsenal really should be quite a few ahead, to the frustration of their manager. Arsenal win the throw in on the far side. Very quick about it, and free kick on the left hand side. Arsenal win the free kick. Havertz fouled by Kanate and Gakpo in the end. It was Gakpo. Just barged him out of the way there. Can Arsenal get their well-deserved goal that they have deserved before half-time? Nelson to the lever on the left-hand side, right footer. He's got 3 players at the edge of the box as an option, and quite a few in the box to aim for. Arsenal doing the same thing, starting offside position, and it goes. Poor delivery, and that's it for the first half. Really poor from both sides, if I'm honest. Really poor in the final third. Apart from that, it's been okay. And I'm going to go just refill and refuel for the second half, and I'll see you just in time for the second half in a bit, guys. Oh, wrong screen. Right then, guys, let's have a look at some of the halftime stats and everything going on in this game. Then, welcome to the stream. Total Swans, hopefully doing well, mates. Thank you very much for joining, and do let me know, who do you want the Swans to get in the fourth round? Do let me know. Right, so halftime. Let's have a look at the match stats here. Arsenal was very even on possession. Actually, I thought it was a lot more to Arsenal. Look at that, 13 shots to Liverpool's 2, 5 on target to Liverpool's 0. Arsenal, I just don't know how they're not winning. They should be at least 3 or 4-0 up, in my opinion. I don't know how they're not. Corners 2-1 and 10 fouls in the game, split evenly between the two sides. In the FA Cup, though, we've got a lot of action still to come. Of course, tomorrow the draw. 7:50, I do believe it begins, so we'll be live from then for that. And the third round replays, then we've got Monday 15th, Birmingham Hull, Bristol Rovers Norwich, Wolves Brentford, all on the 15th. On the Tuesday, Eastleigh host Newport, hopefully that one's on TV. Wednesday 17th, Everton Crystal Palace, 19:45 kickoff, 7:45 there. I don't think I'll be watching that one because it was so boring in the first one. Let's have a look at tomorrow's game though. Wigan Man United, that's exciting. Let's have a look at the results. So we started off, of course, with it's down here, isn't it? 0-0 between Palace and Everton. 1-0 Spurs, so they advance. Fulham are in the pot for the next round. Brentford Wolves needs to be a replay. Swans are in the next round. Wednesday are in the next round. I keep saying replay. God. And Cardiff, of course, missed 2 penalties yesterday. Let's have a quick look at the stats in that one. 2 penalties missed in 4 minutes. Absolutely laughable. I haven't even seen the highlights of this game yet. Very even on possession. 22 shots for Cardiff to 12 for Sheffield Wednesday. Only 9 of their 22 on target. Wow. 6 on target for Wednesday. 4 corners to 10. Ooh. It seems quite equal then, to be fair, but of course Cardiff couldn't take their chances. Oh, and they're showing some highlights now of the earlier kickoff of missed Blackpool's first game. Blackpool's second goal, oh, it's lucky. Finish. West Brom, of course, beat Aldershot Town earlier on. Leeds winning as well. So there's some very predictable games in that one. Let's go back to the screen, ready for the second half. If we don't get Prem away or Wrexham home, I won't be happy. I think if we get a lower league side away from home, so maybe Wrexham, and then in the 5th round get a big team at home, I think that's what I'd like. So at least we've had a little bit of a cup run. And then we're going to see a big team down here. Oh, what a ball it was for the Bowen goal. What a ball. Incredible. They're just showing the highlights here of the other games. Spurs away would be a favourite personal. Oh, wow. That's decent, but we always lose against Spurs. But yeah, that would be decent. I know I hate Cardiff, but I don't pray for their downfall. You might be wondering why. It's because I don't have to. They get bad all the time anyways. Up the Swans, indeed, mate, indeed. You did have me confused reading that, to be fair. Let's get the second half banner up ready. All we have to do then is start the timer for the second half. But as I was saying, I don't know how on earth Arsenal aren't 2-3, 4-0 up in the first half, because so many chances, just no cutting edge. I wouldn't be surprised if they took Havertz off and put Nketiah on, to be honest. Now they're just showing the replays of the game we covered earlier. Shrewsbury versus Wrexham. What a stream that was, and what a win it was for Wrexham in the end. Oh, corner strike deflected massively by Shea Dunkley and into the back of the net. So City are into the next round from today's results. Leeds, Wrexham and West Brom. Everyone else has to play a replay. Wow. So it does seem to be quite a lot of replays happening. I'm really looking forward to Blackpool Forest replay, but more importantly, Bristol West Ham and Bolton Luton Town. I think that'll be a very good tie to watch. Let me know in the chat, have you seen this Patrick Bamford absolute thunderbolt? Touch, finish on the volley, no bounce at all against Peterborough United. Incredible technique from Patrick Bamford. Absolute joke from Bamford. People will be recreating that goal in years to come. Incredible. Right, fans are getting back into their seats at the Emirates for the start of the second half. Hopefully, we'll just have goals, to be honest, because, you know, the first half's been decent, but just lacking the goals. And Shearer now on BBC just saying Mikel Arteta will be very frustrated that his side haven't scored. I completely agree. And he'll be wondering as well how they haven't scored, because they've made the opportunities. They've created enough. And Liverpool have made so many mistakes at the back that it's a joke, to be honest. But Trent has been by far Liverpool's best player so far in this one. You know, they haven't really troubled Alisson enough. Although they've had chances, they've just not really troubled Alisson enough for me. No, Odegaard hit the bar. Alisson was well beaten for that one. Always love replays. Give small clubs a chance for a nice away day, and some big clubs to come visit them. Can't see them lose lasting forever though. Already being filtered out in other competitions. Yeah, absolutely. Like the Carabao Cup, didn't there used to be replays in that one? And now it's just straight to penalties, not even extra time in them. Straight to penalties. But yeah, of course, during COVID as well, they stopped the replays happening as well. So it's all interesting to see what happens with them. But I completely agree. When a smaller side like, you know, Eastleigh against Newport, massive for Eastleigh now to go home and host Newport County. Of course, they got a draw against them. 10 men in that game. And the highlights of the first half just been shown. So first shot was the Havertz chance. Second one was the Saka chance. Then Odegaard hit the bar. And Ben White from the bolt. So many chances. Yep, used to be a shocking decision. You gotta love the replays. And more ticket money for both clubs as well, you know. Right, teams are coming out for the second half then. The banner's already up, so now we just need to look at the clock and get this spot on for the second half. Really looking forward to it. Hopefully it's not a replay and a 0-0. But want to see goals for the second half. So Liverpool are out already. Arsenal aren't out yet, and a lot of the fans still haven't returned to their seats in the middle section of the Emirates. Let me know your full-time predictions in the live chat. I've gone for 3-1 Liverpool, and Arsenal waiting in the tunnel to come out in their white shirts, of course, today. Ramsdale first half was brilliant for me. Didn't put a foot wrong. Did everything he was required to do. And now Arsenal are out for the second half. Here we go. They've got to be a lot more clinical this second half. And it doesn't look like there's going to be any substitutions made by the Gunners. Maybe they'll give it to the 60th minute or so to make the changes. But I'm surprised we're not seeing Eddie Nketiah come on for the Gunners. As Arsenal crowd together for a little team talk before the second half. Was the atmosphere awful yesterday? It wasn't. It was very mediocre, to be honest. The Morecambe fans were absolutely terrific. Got to put credit to them. But the Swans, you know, there were quite a few chants in the north corner. But it wasn't, you know, it wasn't the best atmosphere, but it wasn't awful. You get what I mean? Very mixed. Oh, I've missed the time already. Start now. God, I had it already open and honestly. Anyway, into the second half we go then at the Emirates. We want goals galore this second half, and Arsenal straight away with a throw in on the near side, trying to set the tone for the second half. Liverpool so far have been really good at slowing the game down when they've been on the ball, but Arsenal want to play that quick football. North corner, call it east please, but I don't know what you call it. Yeah, northeast then, northeast corner. Anyway, here's Arsenal. Rice goes across to Saliba, out to the left hand side, right hand side. God, honestly, Sunday's knocked me for sex. I don't know what left and right is anymore. Anyway, oh, Kiwior caught in possession. That's a free kick all day long for Arsenal. Just east. Okay. Just to make you happy. Just east corner. Arsenal for the free kick. Gabriel will take it. Rice is screaming for the ball, and he'll get it. He'll get it. £105 million pound transfer from West Ham in the summer. Absolutely huge fees. Popped up with a few. God, what happened there? Popped up with a few important performances so far for Arsenal, as of course they hope to build a title winning team, and if it wasn't for their 2 defeats in December they'd be a lot closer to the top. But of course, as it stands, Liverpool top of the Premier League. Free kick to Arsenal inside their own half, so nothing really to get excited about. Kai Havertz has had 5 first half attempts, wow, on goal, but still 0 goals from him, and I think every one of them was straight at the goalkeeper. No, he had one curling effort, which was a good effort from Kai Havertz, but the other one's straight at the goalkeeper. Here we go, Arsenal, down the line it goes, and out of play. Liverpool win the throw in, high up the pitch. Curtis Jones goes backwards, finds Trent, and all the way back to Alisson. Wonder who's going to blink first in this one then, who's going to make the changes first, who's going to score first. Well, I'm very surprised it hasn't already been a breakthrough in the scoreline in the first half, as I've said many times, but you can't turn back time, of course. Arsenal would wish they could though in this one, and for their other Premier League games they've fallen to defeat in. Arsenal with a throw in, knocked from possession there, and Gakpo's fuming about that. He thinks it was a perfectly legal tackle, but the referee disagrees. Rice on the ball, goes backwards, and Saliba goes down the line, and he's found Saka. He's got Havertz in the middle. Saka, brilliant defending from Joe Gomez there, absolutely terrific defending from Joe Gomez. Unreal that, unreal. Bukayo Saka, unbelievable run, but Joe Gomez, the credit has to go to. He pushed Saka away from goal, made him turn his back, and then put in the tackle. Fantastic. And here are Liverpool the other side. Jones. Gomez, oh, from range, over the bar. 50 minutes in. Joe Gomez, that would have been something special if he scored from there. It remains 0-0 at the Emirates, in the Emirates FA Cup third round. And goal kick for Arsenal. Ramsdale lets Gabriel take it and pass it to him. Ramsdale goes long, And this time he can't find anyone. Saka's still not giving up though. He gives chase and ball back to the Liverpool goalkeeper this time, Alisson. Taking his time, goes out to the right hand side. Konate into midfield where McAllister's found, and Liverpool just trying to draw in Arsenal here and play through them. Very similar ways that these two sides play. Both like to have the ball, control the game, control the tempo, and get the other team to press high and play around them. Hate matchups, but this sounds quite interesting. Yeah, it's been a really good game to be honest. We're just lacking a goal. Ball over the top from Arsenal, cleared away by Liverpool. The first half, I don't know how. I said it a few times. I don't know how we've not had a few goals. There's a breakaway for Liverpool. Diaz into the middle, blocked. Diaz once again, left foot, fake shot. He's overdone it. He has overdone it, Luis Diaz. He had the pace. The Arsenal defenders caught up with him, and in the end, he's bottled the opportunity. But here come Liverpool again. Diaz on the ball once more. He finds McAllister, but can't control it well, and it's booted away from Arsenal. Liverpool starting the second half from the better of the two sides. What a ball it was from Harvey Elliott to release Luis Diaz. Very good play from Liverpool. Liverpool on the ball here. Trent goes backwards to Kwanzaa. Now Alisson, who of course loves the ball at his feet. Very happy to be involved in the play. The modern day goalkeeper. Long ball. It's reached Luis Diaz inside the penalty area once more. He's getting a lot of joy down that left hand side. Now Nunez inside the penalty area. Twisting and turning. Diaz. Jones. That one's... surprised that one stayed in the stadium. Klopp with a smile on his face, more like a grin. He knows his side should be doing a lot better with that. They've got to be clinical against his Arsenal side. And they just take too long on the ball, just like Kai Havertz in the first half. Take way too long on the ball there. And Curtis Jones in the end, he's fired wide. More like a cross, that one. 52 minutes on the clock. 0-0 in this one, somehow. I honestly, it's mind-blowing. And here's Jones for Liverpool at the halfway line. Rumours state that Arsenal are interested in the Liverpool midfielder, with a few Arsenal fans saying don't think he's good enough. But for me, if I was an Arsenal fan, I'd love Curtis Jones at my club. Anyway, what a ball it was. Towards Nunez for Liverpool. Towards the byline he goes. Cuts back inside. Nunez with the shot. Oh, was fired wide. Darwin Nunez was inches away from putting Liverpool ahead in this third round tie. Darwin Nunez, since switching over to the left hand side, he's been causing Ben White a lot of problems. Ben White can't get near him. Liverpool have the momentum at the moment. Darwin Nunez, lovely bit of skill, chops inside, right foot. He had beaten the Arsenal goalkeeper Ramsdale, who tried to bend it into the top corner but didn't quite work out. And here come Arsenal now, end-to-end game. Reece Nelson barged over by Luis Diaz, and he's given away a free kick here, and he's laughing at the ref that he's given this as a foul. But Nelson was stumbling, got back up to balance, and yeah, that's a clear free kick all day long. Luis Diaz has just used his arm to push him away there. It's okay shouldering someone, barging him out the way, but not when you're using your arms. Can't push them over. And it's a free kick to Arsenal then, on the far side. It's going to be Reece Nelson, the man that was fouled, to take it. Of course, Arsenal all in white this evening for their anti-knife crime campaign, which I think personally is a really good thing that they're doing. And they've been doing it for a few years now, Arsenal, in the FA Cup. as Nelson delivers. Decent ball, but cleared away. Falls to Odegaard. Back to Rice. Rice looks to whip one in, and it's heavily deflected, and a few tackles flying in. Ball finally breaks for Liverpool, and it's like a game of tennis at the moment. Very hard to commentate on, and a lot of turnovers in possession as Liverpool come forward on the left. Here's Darwin Núñez approaching the penalty area. Goes on the outside this time. What a tackle from Ben White. What a tackle to stop the Liverpool striker going forward. And Odegaard thinks that's a foul. Who's trying to get away. Held backwards by Trent. Now the ball with Núñez once more. Shot blocked by Saliba this time. The Arsenal captain is absolutely fuming. He's throwing his toys at the pram there. He is livid with the referee's decision not to give him a free kick there. And still we play on. This one's heating up now. Very nicely from the neutral's perspective. Alisson sprays a pass out wide. And that's really poor from the Liverpool number 1. Arsenal win the throw-in. Right in front of their manager Mikel Arteta, who's wanting more from his side. And free kick Arsenal. Well won, and it feels like we've played 80 minutes, but second half is, of course, we're only 11 minutes into it. Fantastic this one. Really enjoying the game. I just don't know how we've not had a goal, honestly. Núñez could have scored for Liverpool in this second half, but in the first half, of course, we had Odegaard hit the bar for Arsenal, Trent hit the bar for Liverpool, plenty of opportunities for Kai Havertz as well. Nelson rounded Alisson just 2 minutes in, amid the angle really difficult for himself, and hit the side netting. So many opportunities for Arsenal, and another one here with a free kick in a good position for the ball into the box. Odegaard to take it. Down the line it goes, straight off the training ground. Havertz into the box, clipped over. Oh no, Bukayo Saka. He's lifted it over the bar, and that is another golden opportunity for the Gunners. He has to be doing better there, Bukayo Saka. He has to be doing better. It's a lovely routine from Arsenal. A ball down the left hand side from Odegaard to Havertz into the penalty area, chipped across. Saka, he's afraid to head it. He has to be heading that one, Bukayo Saka. He's tried to be too clever with it and get his foot on it and curl it into the corner. That's like 5 golden opportunities for Arsenal. I don't know how they've not scored. As Liverpool prepare to make a change. Gakpo coming off. And it looks like Gravenberch and Diego Jota. Diego Jota first, who of course he caused the controversy of VAR just a few weeks ago with that, or on New Year's Day actually, the penalty against Newcastle, where he'd rather go down for a penalty than stay on his feet for a tap-in. Do let me know what you think about that in the chat. And Gravenberch already on, also on I should say, for Liverpool, replacing Alexis McAllister for the Reds, Liverpool. And Alisson turning his side to push up as he goes long with his goal kick, something he's not done so far this game for Liverpool. And it shows intent from Jurgen Klopp to win this game, blinking first and making the changes. Gravenberch on, who will stabilise that midfield, and Diego Jota, who offers something on the left hand side. Whether he'll play there or go up front, we'll have to wait and see, but really really strong substitutes from Jurgen Klopp. Jota. Here we go, Arsenal on the ball from the throw-in. They've got to pass the ball with a lot more intent here, Arsenal, if they want to break down this Liverpool side. They've done so many times, but the final ball has just been not right, and that's all they're lacking. The clinical edge, the cutting edge in the final third is all that Arsenal are lacking to be in front here. It's not just this game, we've seen it in the Premier League. The last few games they've lacked that cutting edge, but they're coming forward here. Nelson finds Havertz, ball in the box. Oh, it's almost caught Alisson off guard. It hit the post thanks to the deflection. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I thought that was in. Havertz with a cross into the box. Took a massive deflection. Caught Alisson off guard. Hit his post. And it's gone out. Wow, incredible there. Absolutely incredible. And in the end, Saka can't steer it goalwards. Welcome in UK Norfolk King. Thank you very much for joining. Hopefully you're all enjoying the stream, as it's still 0-0. An hour played here at the Emirates. And somehow we've not had a goal as Havertz is released through once more. What a tackle from Konate for Liverpool. Of course they're missing Virgil van Dijk. Matip's injured for Liverpool. So you would think if they're going to sign anyone in January, Liverpool, it would be a centre-back. Bit of pushing and pulling. And Núñez loses the ball here to Havertz in a dangerous position. Odegaard to the byline. And it's gone out for a corner or goal kick. Linesman given a goal kick, and Martin Odegaard is absolutely furious once again, throwing his arms around. He pulled the ball back across. That is a corner. That should be a corner. That definitely should be a corner. Martin Odegaard is spot on there. As Arsenal make the substitution, the first of the evening for them. Martinelli is entering the field of play. The Brazilian comes on for Reece Nelson, who really should have 2 goals to his name from the first half. Second half he's been a bit quiet. And Martinelli comes on here. He brings a lot of pace. He's very direct. He loves to have a step over or two before striking the ball. Silky Brazilian enters the field of play for Arsenal and definitely strengthens that strike force of the front three of Havertz through the middle, Saka on the right, and Martinelli now on the left, in their hope to knock out Liverpool at the FA Cup at the third round. Whichever side does get knocked out at the third round will be very disappointed, but of course less games for them in the run into the end of the season. Here's Saka to Odegaard in a good position here. Odegaard twisting and turning. Korea out to Martinelli, first touch of the game. He's driving at Trent, goes through. Harvey Elliott puts the interception in, and Arsenal win the ball back with Ramsdale very far out his goal to collect that one. And here we go, poor pass from Arsenal. Liverpool come away. Núñez, Harvey Elliott on his right foot. Poor shot, straight at Ramsdale. Easy for the Arsenal number 1. He was deciding to shoot with his left. Decided there's not enough space to do so. Chopped onto his right, and it was a fairly weak effort, I think it's fair to say. And Núñez gives chase to that loose ball, and it's gone out for an Arsenal throw-in. Well, this one in the second half really has been a lot better than the first half, because both sides now are giving it a real go. They've got to. Neither side wants to be knocked out at the third round stage of the FA Cup. Such a historic and important trophy to many clubs. Of course, we've seen Man City going through earlier on today, being Huddersfield 5-0 at home. So a trophy that every club wants to win, but it's never easy to. Here's Alisson for Liverpool, passing the ball around. Konate once more. Goes backwards to Alisson though, and points a finger to try and get this Liverpool side up the pitch, because at the moment Arsenal, the press at the moment, it's brilliant as they just keep Liverpool where they want them, deep inside their own half. But they're playing through the press here. Who's Jota coming forward, and he's been fouled according to the referee. And he's not going to let Saliba get away with this one. He's been bucked for that. Wow. Yellow card for that. Very surprised. Out of all the tackles in this game, I think that's the first yellow card he's shown. Very good from Jota though. Very smart play from him to win the free kick. It's a good position here for Liverpool to get a ball in the box, but they've taken it short instead. Here's Konate. Goes backwards. And Trent, who has been my man of the match so far for Liverpool, one of their best player this game. He's been absolutely everywhere. Of course, traditionally a right back for them, but in recent time he's slipping into midfield. Trent on the ball once more in the centre circle. Finds Harvey Elliott inside to Nunez, loses out the ball, and Arsenal now in possession. They go long towards Martinelli. There's a lot of space free. What a first touch from Martinelli. He's got away from him a little bit, but still running at Konate. Martinelli across the face of goal. No one's there. And good tackle there from Bukayo Saka to win the ball back. Here's Rice. Edge of the box here for Arsenal. Really exciting stuff. Can they finally get that breakaway goal they've been definitely deserve in this game and been looking for 66 minutes now, as the time still ticks on. Here we go. Roars from the Arsenal home crowd to try and egg them on in this game. The possession stats are very equal. 52% of the possession to Arsenal's, 48 to Liverpool. Very equal in this one. And if you're enjoying the stream, as always, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. It really does help the channel out. And share the stream around as well. Here are Arsenal on the left hand side. They've tried that switch a few times across to Martinelli and it's worked every time. Here he comes again. He's beaten Trent Alexander-Arnold. Ball into the box. Brilliant defending by Konate. So Liverpool now try to get it away. And a tussle on the floor ends up in an Arsenal throw-in. And they want to take this one quickly. They do. Here's Jorginho. Now to Martinelli once again. He's been very lively. He's beaten his man to the byline. Oh, he's won himself and his side a corner. Konate standing strong once again. But Martinelli has been superb since coming on. What a change by Mikel Arteta. Most goals from corners in the Premier League this season. Arsenal joint with Everton from 8 goals from corners this year in the Premier League from Arsenal. And Martinelli, it's going to be an in-swinger from the left-hand side. Right-footed. In it goes. Really poor cross. It's not beat the first man, but it comes back out to Martinelli. Few players still up in support. Finds Jorginho. Lob back over towards Martinelli, and it's really poor there. Well, what an opportunity it was from the corner, but an awful delivery from Martinelli. Has to be doing a lot better than that. The Arsenal number 11. 22 minutes to go then, plus a few added minutes to extra time. A few Arsenal fans in the crowd can't believe how they've not scored. Facing hands. Right, Liverpool risky playing out here, but this worked once again. Arsenal still not being able to punish them in this game, and now it's Liverpool's turn to go on the counter attack. Nunez, he's got a man supporting Diaz. Oh, it's just behind Diaz. He'll keep the attack alive. Trent to Diaz. Liverpool's number 7. Twists and turns, goes down. Referee says no, and I agree with him. He looked like he dived there. And Gabriel clears for Arsenal. Liverpool win the ball back, and a bit of tennis once more with loose touches galore, and Arsenal win the free kick in the end. And Harvey Elliott has been bucked here for the yellow card. Yellow card. Not from his tackle, but from his reaction, because he's been swinging his arms after. The referee blew his whistle, And that's what's earned him a yellow card there. The game is completely gone. Can't disagree with the referee these days. Anyway, 20 minutes to go. Still no breakthrough. And as it stands, it'll be heading for a replay in 10 days' time or so at Anfield, where you really would be back in Liverpool for that one, because Arsenal really do struggle to win away there. I think the last time they did it was 2012, when Liverpool were not awful, but you know, they just started to come back into title races and that after dropping off. Here we go. Odegaard plays ball across to Saka. Odegaard once more and lost possession. Liverpool once more. At the back with Quansah. He's had a fantastic game today. Here's Alisson. Across to Konate. Tries to get down the line and they win the throw in on this near side. 19 minutes to go. Will we find a winner? I'll have a reminder that match of the day tonight is on at 10:30 for anyone wondering what time it's on. I'll hopefully be checking that out tonight. I fell asleep midway through it last night, so I only got as far as seeing the highlights of Newcastle Sunderland. And another long ball across the pitch to find Martinelli in the penalty area. Really poor pass from Martinelli. Really poor pass. And Rice wins the ball in midfield for Arsenal. Now Bukayo Saka onto his left foot. Oh, over the bar. Over the bar from Arsenal's number 7. He loves to open up his body and on the left foot try curl that into the top left hand corner. But there, just didn't hit it right. Didn't get enough curl on it. And goal kick to Liverpool once again. For me, I think Arsenal should have brought on Eddie and Nketiah a long time ago, because maybe if Mikel Arteta wanted to keep, if he wanted to keep Havertz on, sorry, completely forgot his name there. If you want to keep Havertz on, then put him in midfield. Take Kovacic off, because for me he's not been at his best this game. And Eddie Nketiah, very clinical striker for Arsenal. And I'm sure if he was on the pitch and had Kai Havertz's opportunities, he would have scored at least 1 or 2. Very good striker for Arsenal. And it just shows the quality that they have, that he's not even their first choice striker. Gabriel Jesus, reports saying that he's injured. As Nunes goes down to the byline. He's been a lot better since moving over to that left hand side. And referee gives handball against Martinelli, who was trying to break away there. But free kicks to Liverpool inside the Arsenal half. Not shooting range at all. As they just take it short and get on with it. Here's Joe Gomez. Plays it backwards to Curtis Jones. Now Gravenberch. Oh, what a interception that was from Gabriel. Otherwise, Luis Diaz would have been through there. Harvey Elliott plays it through. And free kick to Arsenal. Gabriel was caught late from Luis Diaz. As we go into the last 15 minutes of the 90. And oh yeah, that was a nasty one for Gabriel. He was trying to huck the ball away and his foot caught the bottom of Luis Diaz's boots. And 2 substitutions for Liverpool. Harvey Elliott's coming off. Bit of surprise, that one. Thought he would stay on. He's obviously not happy about it. And he's coming on is Bradley. And another change. Curtis Jones coming off and Clark coming on. So 2 changes for Liverpool. Very interesting changes. Wasn't expecting them, especially not this early on. 2 youngsters for Liverpool. How's this still 0-0? Yeah, I know it. It's honestly, I don't know. Just neither side's been able to find the back of the net. Oh, Kai Havertz. He gets slated a lot, and I think he gets slated too much. But there, where is his touch? Like, it's a bit like the Harry Maguire situation, where every given opportunity, Man United fans and football fans in general will try and slate that he's bad. But he's not even that bad. He's a decent Premier League centre back. Gets a blame at every opportunity. Anyway, offside for Liverpool, and Jurgen Klopp joking with the linesman there. Big smile on his face. He'll be hoping this one doesn't go to a replay. You can imagine his reaction with the fixture congestion. And Arsenal, with this free kick, trying to get the ball down the line. Gabriel will take it. Down it goes towards Gabriel Martinelli. Really poor though, and that's really silly from Martinelli. Just pushes his opposite number over, and concedes a silly free kick there. No need for that. Most goals scored after the 75-minute mark. Liverpool with 17. So, and here comes Jota through the middle. Oh no, poor pass, but Diaz has got it. What a save from Aaron Ramsdale! What a save! I think that's his first save he's had to make all game. And Aaron Ramsdale down to his right hand side, quick as a flash. Excellent save. Brilliant work from Diego Jota for Liverpool. Diaz kept it alive, and incredible save by Aaron Ramsdale. Finally given a chance by Mikel Arteta today, after David Raya has been the number 1 in between the Arsenal sticks for a while now. He's proven today why he should be Arsenal's number 1. And for me, he's been incredible this game. He's not put a foot wrong, and what a save in an important time. Liverpool corner goes in. He's hit the bar. It's still alive. Oh, how's he not scored? Now Liverpool missing the opportunity. Diego Jota from the corner. Header hit the bar. Ball dropped for Nunez. He brought it down lovely. Toe poked it, and he's just missed the target completely. Well, Diego Jota got up really well for that header. What a leap. Nunez, ball drops completely off target. Wow. He had Ramsdale scrambling there. Incredible. How is this still 0-0? That's the second time Liverpool hit the bar this game. First time was Trent, this time Diego Jota. Arsenal hit it once with Martin Odegaard. Probably Martin Odegaard had the easiest chance of them all. Anyway, here we go. Liverpool come forward once again, trying to win this game. Second half has been very equal between the two sides. Joe Gomez done superbly well there. Get out of a tight angle. Now Gravenberch. He's trying to get past Odegaard, and Odegaard can't believe the referee's given a foul against that. And well done to Gravenberch there. Winning a free kick in a very good area for Liverpool. Not shooting distance, but a good position for a cross into the box. Down by the corner flag. Can Liverpool put another quality ball into the box? It's going to be Trent Alexander-Arnold to whip this one in. The Liverpool captain for tonight's game. Here we go. One arm raised from Trent. In it goes. Oh, we threw this in! Liverpool have scored! It's 1-0 and Luis Diaz seems to have got the final touch. And that is a stab in the back from Arsenal, because really, of all the chances, they should be miles clear ahead. And Liverpool get the breakthrough in this one, in front of the Liverpool fans. Let's have a look at this once more, because I'm not even sure who scored. But it's 1-0. Absolute limbs in the away end. Liverpool take the lead here, as a red flare has been let off in the away end. Well, let's have a look at this. Trent, what a ball in, by the way. On top of the goalkeeper. And who's got the final touch? Is that an own goal? Get a better angle here. It's an own goal from, I think that's Kyria for Arsenal. He's turned it into his own net, and that's really frustrating from an Arsenal point of view, because Ramsdale was right behind him. But that was all come from the ball into the box from Trent. Absolutely magnificent ball into the penalty area. Incredible ball into the box. And it does look like it was Kyria's own goal. We'll find out confirmation now. But Arsenal now have to throw the kitchen sink at it. It was Kyria. And Arsenal got to throw the kitchen sink at them now. Nothing to lose, everything to gain in this one. And they really should be out of sight. They really should be. But that's what happens in football when you don't take your chances. Football's a cruel game sometimes, and it's proven to be here. Arsenal now on the ball, urging themselves forwards to try and find the equaliser. For so long it looked like Arsenal were the better side, but this second half, Liverpool have been brilliant. Here we go, Núñez to wrap the game up for Liverpool. Diaz over the bar. 8 minutes to go in this one. Can Arsenal find a way back in? Incredible here. Well, Eddie Nketiah, after that goal went in, he was being substituted on here for Jorginho. I did make the call earlier. I did make the call about 20 minutes ago, I think it was, saying get Eddie Nketiah on and take Jorginho off. Put Havertz in midfield. That's exactly what Arteta's done, but for me, he's taken way too long to do it. Way too long. Here's Luis Diaz running down the right hand side. Luis Diaz pulls it back, finds Clark for Liverpool. Trent Alexander-Arnold, he's been absolutely everywhere, and if it stays like it is, he'll be getting man of the match for sure. It's an argument for him even without that free kick delivery. At the moment, we'll win Liverpool the game and see them go through to the fourth round to the FA Cup. Odegaard wins a free kick on the far side though. And an opportunity for Arsenal to get a good ball into the box. Similar position from where Liverpool scored from at the other end here. On the right hand side though this time. What an exciting second half this has been. So it's going to be Odegaard to deliver this one. Left footed from the right hand side. An in swinger. And he's got to get this delivery spot on if Arsenal want to draw level. Because there's still time to get a winner. Odegaard, in it goes. Goes all the way through and goal kick in the end. Kai Havertz disagrees massively. He's flapping his arms around. Don't know why he's not getting a yellow card for that. And questions need to be asked about Arsenal. We knew they needed a striker going into January. I think this game only certifies that Arsenal crying out for a striker. Of course, Havertz was signed for what, 65 million in the summer. And he's just not good enough. Not good enough at all. Of course, Ivan Toney comes back in 10 days' time for Brentford from his betting suspension. Arsenal have been a number of clubs as well, but Arsenal have been a main club linked to him. I think he'll do brilliantly if he come to Arsenal from Brentford, and definitely should be looking at a striker in this January window if they want to win the Premier League. Of course, they're still in the Champions League as well, Arsenal. A lot to play for, but at the moment their focus is on the last 5 minutes of this game, trying to get an equaliser and force a replay in the third round of the FA Cup. You never walk alone, always been a Liverpool fan, me. Well, Liverpool still relentless in their press, trying to keep Arsenal away, but a long ball across the pitch towards Martinelli has been won back here by Liverpool, and a poor pass there, won back by Liverpool, Arsenal, sorry, as Declan Rice runs through the midfield. On the right hand side now for Arsenal, it's Ben White back to Declan Rice. Gabriel now comes over halfway. Liverpool just sitting in their block, just letting Arsenal come onto them and holding their shape, very organised, and clever work there from the Liverpool substitute Bradley. Wins his team a bit of time and a goal kick there. Goal kick to Liverpool now. I wonder how long we're going to get added on. Do let me know your predictions for how long we're going to get added on in the live chat. I think we'll probably get about 5 minutes, 6 minutes added on. I can see that being the case. Here's Konate for Liverpool. Now Bradley on this right hand side, charging forward. He's got Martinelli with him. He beats him. He does really well there, the youngster for Liverpool. But Jota loses out possession. Odegaard, lovely ball over towards Martinelli. He'll run onto it. And brilliant defending once again from Bradley. Really good there from the young Liverpool player. Fantastic. Arsenal preparing another change. Another 2 changes here. Emile Smith-Rowe is one of them. And Leandro Trossard, he scored a few late goals for Arsenal since coming in last January from Brighton. Kyria is coming off, and who's this other player coming off? I'll wait for the graphic. Kai Havertz, I'm being told from the commentators. So Havertz off, Smith-Rowe on, Kyria off, Trossard on. So Arsenal go into a 3 at the back then, in hope to win this game, or at least force a replay, find the equaliser. They've been struggling of late in the Premier League. They needed this game to be a morale booster. It's been anything but at this moment. Here we go. Lovely ball from... Oh, they've rushed it. I was going to say lovely ball from Saka to Odegaard, and at that point they lost possession. Here's Saliba. Now Declan Rice. Rice to Saliba. Well, when the third round draw was made, this was one that was really exciting. Other than the Tyne-Wear derby between Sunderland and Newcastle, this was the second biggest tie. I would say it's been a little bit boring in the first half, but second half both teams have come fighting for it, and I think it being 0-0 at half time definitely suited Liverpool more. Here we go. Arsenal on the ball, trying to find the pockets of space, but it's really hard against Liverpool. Well organised, and all foul there. As I was saying, Liverpool though well organised and sitting deep in their block as Liverpool win a free kick here. Gravenberch receives a yellow card for his foul, and free kick for Arsenal. This one is in shooting distance, and Odegaard to take it, although there's a few players over it. Players will of course line up next to it in case he decides to cross it. If I'm Odegaard, I'm definitely crossing this one in. Be very, very, very selfish of him to shoot from here. He's got to cross this one in. Almost approaching the 90th minute here. Into the box it goes. Oh wow! Oh wow! Nunes head it towards his own goal. I thought I was going to go into the back of the net as an own goal, but Nunes heads behind. But wow, heart and mouth moment for Liverpool fans there. Corner kick to Arsenal. 4 minutes added on to the end of the second half. Martinelli to cross this one in. In it goes. Much better delivery than the last one. Cleared off the line. And Arsenal keep the attack alive. Oh no, they don't. Here we go. The counter-attack's on. Luis Diaz. He's in. He's got two on the left-hand side. Ramsdale recovers superbly well. Brilliant there from Aaron Ramsdale. And he gets his team out of trouble there. What a burst away on the right-hand side from Clark and Luis Diaz. But Aaron Ramsdale, brilliant to dive on that ball and get Arsenal up the pitch. 3 minutes left in this one then. Can Arsenal find something, anything? It's their competition. They've won it the most amount of times. They'll need a little bit of magic from the FA Cup here if they're to get back into this one. They should never have been behind, in all honesty. They should have been out of sight at half time. But that's what happens in football when you don't take your opportunities. As Rice pings a ball out to Saka, appeals a handball. Referee says play on. Ball into the box towards the back post where Smith Rowe was waiting, but ball's gone out for a corner kick here. Every Liverpool player back to defend. Majority of the players for Arsenal up in the penalty area to attack this one. Only player missing is the goalkeeper, Aaron Ramsdale, for Arsenal here. 4 minutes out of time, total Swans. 4 minutes out of time. We've played half of that now. As Arsenal prepared to whip this ball in from the left-hand side. In the box it goes and claimed by Alisson. And he falls to the floor to just take up a little bit more time here. Minute and a half to go. Ball pinged down and it's Nunes in the corner. Ball still in play here. Here's Bradley for Liverpool. In the penalty area it goes. Across the face of goal. Cleared away by Arsenal. And it's now or never for them. It's the last minute of the match. They've got to get it forward. Referee says free kick Arsenal. It's going to be now or never for the Gunners. Now or never. They've got to throw everything at it now. Wouldn't mind Arsenal out. Would rather Anfield anyways. Well, whoever draws Liverpool in the next round as it stands are going to be up for a very, very tough game indeed. The BBC have given their man of the match to Ibrahim Konate. For me, I'd give it to Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's been absolutely superb today. He's covered a lot of ground as well. Ramsdale on the ball. Taken up towards halfway. Long ball now towards the right hand side. Arsenal need to get the ball on the floor. They don't. Liverpool come forward with seconds remaining to wrap it up. Diego Jota approaching the penalty area. Jota. Diaz. It's 2-0. It's game over. It's Liverpool in the fourth round of the FA Cup. It's done. It would have been done if that went out anyway. But that confirms it. Arsenal's poor run continues, and they're being knocked out to the third round stage here at the FA Cup. The travelling fans go mental in the away end, and Luis Diaz has been a threat all game, and he gets his goal that he's deserved there. It's very lucky, but it's the second half. The first half, Arsenal should have been 3-4-0 up. I've said it loads of times. I don't know how they haven't scored at least one in this game. But what a counter attack there from Liverpool. Diaz finishes off at the near post. Wow, what a game. What a game. Two strong lineups to begin with. Ramsdale got given a chance, and although they've conceded two goals, nothing he could have done about either of them, to be honest. And personally, I think Arteta should bring him back in to the first team. As the referee blows the full-time whistle, Arsenal are out of the FA Cup. Well, we're used to hearing that these days. Knocked out to Man City last year, knocked out to Nottingham Forest 2 years ago in the third round. The Premier League, they've not been doing great. They're still in the Champions League, they're out of the Carabao Cup, and now they're out of the FA Cup. Liverpool, however, top of the Premier League, and they've beaten Arsenal away at the Emirates here. I just don't know how Arsenal haven't scored. They unbelievable. What a cup tie. What a cup tie. First half was rather boring, but second half it picked up a lot. And I think the first half was only boring because, just showing what the commentator was saying, but first half mainly boring because Arsenal didn't take their chances. They had the chances. They should have been out of sight. I've said it so many times. Wow. Shocking from Arsenal. Yeah, it is. And I think, though, that really does point out their need for a striker this window. They have to bring in a striker, Arsenal. That's what's lost them the game. They left the substitutions too late as well. Wow. Thank you all very much for watching. Total Swans is off. Thank you very much for joining, mate. Really appreciate the support. And I think that's my cue as well to go because, wow, what a day. Back-to-back streams then. Shrewsbury knocked out to Wrexham earlier on. And now Arsenal knocked out to Liverpool. What is it with the home teams in this FA Cup? Hopefully you've all enjoyed the stream. If you have, be sure to smash a like and subscribe to the channel. Only one more live watch along of the FA Cup to come tomorrow, but before that, of course, I'll be starting the stream I think 7:50 when the FA Cup 4th round draw begins. Following that, of course, the watch along for Wigan versus Liverpool in the same stream. This is the only channel you need to be on, so we'll have it all here for you on the channel. So I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Thank you for your tremendous support as always,